Yo, this is just, she's talking so much. Just. Hi, welcome to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite psychic medium. I am able to go beyond the rim of life and death to connect with spirits that are sometimes nice and sometimes not so much. So welcome back. I am back with a unique special. I am back with the case of Lauren Smith Fields. Listen, many of you guys have been sending me these requests. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Align with Ariana. I am a psychic medium and I connect with the spirit that leaves. Now, some of the information that is on this channel is never before seen details in regards to these cases. A lot of the times these cases go unsolved. And this is why my gift is activated in this realm. So when we are dealing with cases where things go unsolved, there's missing cases, and people just want more answers, then you can tune into this channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and also be sure to turn on the notification bell for videos every week. Now, let's go ahead and start this connection with Lauren Smith Fields. Lauren is here and ready to connect. This energy that she has, I will tell you guys that if you guys can light her a white candle and give her light, because she is very sad. She is speaking to me and she's very shaken up. She does have a runny nose. So she's crying in tears and she has a runny nose and she is wiping her nose and she's trying to talk and she's doing so frantically. Okay, she is telling me that she mentioned a few names here. Okay, she mentioned is this a big D? Demetrius. Okay, she's saying the name Demetrius. And she's also mentioning a name, Tishay or Tika. Okay, so when she's referencing the T name, I believe she's saying Tika. When she's referencing this name, she is referencing this as a childhood name, or this might be something that she had that only her family or friends would know, but she's mentioning this as a childhood name, or childhood, like a favorable thing that was said a lot. And then she also referenced the letter T. She's spelling it out for me, so let me spell it out. It's Teechie, okay? But then she also referenced a Tika. Now, I want to remind you, when these spirits are connecting, if they went through an energy of trauma, it's going to be very hard for them to communicate clearly. So I am deciphering which messages are coming through. So she begins to tell me that she decided to meet this guy. I'm not for sure if his name is Demetrius. She did mention the name Demetrius. I guess he went by the name Big D or something like that. This could also be someone she's familiar with. The last thing that happens when these energies, when people pass away, they think about the people or the people that were there if something traumatic happened to them, or people that mean the most. So she could be throwing out these names in reference to people of her inner circle. Now, I want to remind you that a lot of this information that I will be speaking about, I'm not for sure if it's already been out in news outlets or anything. When I connect with the spirits, I connect strictly with the spirits to help them elevate, okay? And for them to tell their story. So she's referencing here this person, okay? But she's telling me the story. She's saying that she met with this particular person only to get connected so she can have a better lifestyle. That's what she's saying. So she can have a better lifestyle. So she's not saying that she was going to move into an apartment in particular. She is saying so she can have a better lifestyle. So she met with this guy, and she wanted to have a new particular lifestyle that she's saying that she wanted. There was drinking that was going on. So she's referencing, okay, that they possibly did go to a bar before. She is referencing that energy. But she said things took a turn when they got into an apartment, okay? To an apartment. These are like apartment homes, okay? She's saying things took a turn. She's saying that this guy wanted to be really aggressive with her. This person that was with her wanted to be really aggressive with her. And she is mentioning that he's physically stronger. I want to remind you that the information that is coming forth is alleged. Now, none of this information is to be proven. I am just connecting with the spirit, and the spirit guides me to what happened. So she is directing me that things did change. What she is describing here is that this person that she was with made her do some things that she was not comfortable doing. And she's talking about that were put on a table. And she was instructed to basically take in this substance into her body through her nose. And she's saying that these were substances that were illegal, okay? These were things that you were not supposed to take. And she is saying that she knows that she did not feel comfortable doing this, and she feels like this is what escalated a situation. Now, what she is describing is she's saying that she was tied down, okay? She's saying that she was tied down, that there are marks on her arms, okay? There are marks on her arms. And she's saying that when she's saying that when she left her body, she immediately felt and knew what happened. She immediately felt and knew what happened. She was not in a state of shock, because she was, at that point, she just realized that she knew what happened. What she is describing here is that they were drinking she's saying a brown liquor. And she said that's what started the conversation to go deeper. Okay, they were drinking brown alcoholic drinks. Okay, she is saying this meetup was a party. Like, she's saying that this meetup was an agreement. This meetup that she had with this particular person, she's saying it was an agreement and it was a party. Like, she's saying she felt very comfortable because this is some things that she's done this before, and she did not think that it would go far. I'm seeing white nails, okay? I'm seeing white nails, and I'm seeing a ring on her finger, okay? Like right around her middle finger, her index finger, and thumb, okay? I'm seeing white nails, and I'm seeing her talk about this apartment, talk about the views, and talk about how she would like to be at this place, okay? And this person is describing how he has connections and he can help her with getting into this place. She's also describing that after the drink, she did feel that it was off. Okay, so I believe when she was there in the space with this individual, she was talking, they were joking around like, let's have a party, but she was not going to take it that far. She is describing, now I'm not for sure if this particular apartment has like a bar downstairs, but she's describing that after it was one drink, then she did have another drink, and then she's saying the bar. So I'm not for sure she's talking about outside of the apartment or inside of the apartment, but she's saying that they were drinking more at the bar. She's mentioning that he has cousins. I think so. She's describing this guy to me that I see. He has dark hair, dark brown hair, and he wears it up like in a gel, like gel combed hair. Okay, and he could live very close to this person. Okay, she's describing it as if it was like a neighbor, like if this was his cousin, but he was a neighbor, someone he knew. Now I want to tell you guys, this information here is going to get deeper for her describing this, because she is describing that she heard about a connection between, they were discussing. Now this discussion that happened once they presumed that she was gone. She was laying there and she heard this discussion about how someone has ties or connections to the police department. Okay, wow. She's saying that she heard a conversation about some connections to a department. Okay, to a department, to a police department. Wow, this is getting deeper and deeper. She's saying that she heard a strict conversation between these two individuals, okay, and how someone is connected as a police officer. Now she is saying that the second guy that came over, she's describing his look, and she's saying that he has kind of like a reddish brownish hair with a tint, and he wears it kind of like gelled, and he had like a blue shirt and a loose tie that day. What she's describing. She's also describing that person is directly connected to the person that she met with that day. She's saying that, so she felt like her drink, she's describing it as a brown drink, she believes that it was like Sprite. She believes that she was intoxicated highly intoxicated, without her like feeling anything, without her knowing. She just knew that it happened. It happened so fast, you guys, the way she's describing it. All right, continue. I'm just not going to cut her off because she's going and about this. Okay, so she is telling me that she had like these white pretty nails. I keep seeing this white pretty nails. I also see she's saying it was a lot to look at the apartment. So she was taken away by the things that she saw. She's saying there was art in the apartment, pretty art pictures. She's saying this was more of an upscale apartment. She felt like this was not your average person that could live in this apartment or this loft condo, the way she's describing. And then she's also describing is that she knew that she didn't know it was going to happen the way it did. She's saying that she had the expectation of everything being okay because she's done this before, but she did not have the expectation of feeling the way she did. She's saying that she was complaining about a headache. She keeps mentioning about a headache. She's saying that I kept saying call someone because she had a headache, and God. It was nothing that she could do, you guys, what she's describing. She kept complaining about a headache and asking her. She's saying that she was asking him to get help, call someone, and he just kept telling her it'll be okay, it'll be over soon, it'll be okay, it'll be over soon, it'll be okay, it'll be over soon. And she said she knew what was happening. She didn't have any control over her body. She could not pick up the phone. I don't think you guys understand. She couldn't pick up the phone. She could not run. She couldn't do anything. She just... Okay. Woo. Take me, Lauren, through... I don't think you guys, can you guys see my hairs, which are sticking up on my arm. She's saying, what young girl do you know just completely goes and lives or goes with a stranger, spend time with a stranger and just drinks and falls out and pass out. And she's telling me about the story or the reports. Like, people are just saying that she was a party girl, that, I don't know, these stories are coming out. I don't know if this is true or not, but she's saying that stories are coming out that she was a party girl, like carefree, always willing to have a good time. Like, these are stories that are coming out about her that is not true. And she's describing to me, it's like, what girl do you know will do this, will just not care about her life? She's saying, I care about my life. I have family, I have friends, I have cousins, I have people that love me. And I am an adult, and I thought this was a good decision as an adult. She's saying this was just like an arrangement. This was an agreement between these two. Now, the way she's describing this agreement, she's just describing that this is someone that she was interested in, and she was kind of drawn in by a certain lifestyle or a certain look. That's what she's describing. And drawn in by money, okay? Drawn in by money as well. Money. She's saying something about $5,000, okay? She's saying something about $5,000, but she's saying that she was drawn in by money. And this look. And this lifestyle. She's complaining about her phone, okay? Because her phone was constantly like going off or something like that. She's saying that there was an alert on her phone. I guess it was an alarm or something. It was something alert on her phone that was constantly going off. She's mentioning that. I don't know what it is that she's describing, but she's describing that there was an alert on her phone that was constantly going off. Constantly. Did you hit the SOS button on your phone? Lauren, did you hit the SOS button on your phone? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now this is crazy because she's saying reports might come out about this later that she had hit a button on her phone, and this particular button, I guess, is meant to call emergency service or services or something like that. And she's saying that she thought that she hit it or someone had picked up, and I'm not for sure if they called back, but she's saying that they was told that everything would be okay, or that would be fine. That she's saying that everything will be okay or be fine. It looks like the way she's describing it is that she tried to hit the SOS button on her phone. She tried to hit the SOS button on her phone. But she's saying that her phone was kind of taken out of her hand, and she's describing all of these alerts going off after. So she thought that she would be saved. She said, I thought I would be saved. And she remembers, listen, you guys, she's saying not even 3 minutes and she was blacked out. Within 3 minutes time of after she had that drink, she's saying that she was blacked out. This happened within the first 13 minutes of her being there. Wow. Wow. She's describing that this happened within the first 13 minutes of her being there. And like within 3 minutes time, she was out. It just took 3 minutes. That's what she's saying. She's saying, I know it had to be like 3 minutes. It could have been, you know, shorter or longer, but she's saying it was about 3 minutes time. She's saying something about bunny. I don't know if these particular guys like go looking for these girls and call them bunnies or something like that, but she's mentioning bunny. She's saying bunny. Yeah, I think it's like a term that they use. They call them bunnies or something. Yes, they call them bunnies. She's saying, this is not an accident. This is not an accident. This was not an accident. She's saying, I tried to reach out. She's showing me of her trying to click a button on her phone for help. She's saying that she felt like he was going to help her because he kept trying to convince her like, oh, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. It'll be over. Like, it's okay. She's saying she felt like that there was some remorse, but she realized that this person was a cold individual. Someone cold. And didn't have a heart, didn't do anything for her. And she knew it was going to get deeper when this person came over. And she's describing this person having brownish reddish hair, okay? Now her body, like she physically was still there in the place. Her soul and her spirit was still there in the place. So her spirit and her soul is able to communicate things that she couldn't because she was out of it. So she is referencing that. She's also talking about, I think her favorite singer was Keisha Cole. She's referencing. I keep hearing the song, I Should Have Cheated. She's referencing that because that could be a childhood memory that she's trying to take herself away from this. Okay, she's saying that, okay, she's about to spill the beans. Okay, I hope y'all ready for this. Okay, but I think I'm going to save this for part 2 because it looks like we're going to go into some more. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Ariana. And if you would like more videos, please leave comments in the description below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notifications for the videos for every week. Now, if you would like to book any of my services, please go to www.alignwithariana.com. Follow me at all of my social media handles right here below for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace, love.